Hello everyone and welcome back to Milo Farms. Well, we're out here working on the RX-1 again today. This is a 2003 Yamaha RX-1 Mountain Limited Edition. It came in the silver color that year in 2003. So today we are going to be doing a little bit of an upgrade. We're going to be replacing the ECU or CDI box, or whichever people want to call it, in there, but the computer basically that runs the whole sled, we're going to be replacing that. So the one it came with was the first generation that came out in 2003 for the first year of the RX-1. And in 2004, they made a couple of upgrades, one of which, and I'm not sure if there's others, there could be, but one of which is the hand warmers on the machine. So right now, with the original brain in the sled, when you start the sled, the hand warmers, which are controlled here on the left, and the thumb warmers, which are controlled here on the right, automatically go all the way to high every single time the sled is started. So we'll start it up and you can take a look there. So you can see right there the hand warmers at high every single time it starts. So that flashing light there is indicating it's at low temperature still, it's still warming up. So what we're going to do here, we'll lift the hood up and let's take a look. So we've got the hood up here and we'll take a look. The brain sits right underneath this box, down underneath there at the bottom. So to get to it, we're going to need to take out this screw in the front, and then behind here there's a screw, and same place right over there. The problem with that is the air box is in the way, so we're going to have to take the air box out first. So to do that, right down here next to the carburetors on each one is a screw. So there's one there, one there, one there, and there on each side. Then up in the front is that little rubber strap. We're going to release that, then we'll be able to lift the entire air box out. So we'll first do that. We've loosened those screws, then we'll release this little rubber strap here in the front, lift up the air box, and kind of pull it forward, and it'll come right off the carburetors there, as you can see. Underneath the air box you have this rubber hose right here that we're going to have to disconnect. So we've got the hood up here and let's take a look. So first thing we're going to do is release this little rubber bungee in the front of the air box. Then in the back we've gone through and loosened all these screws on the carburetor. There's one here, 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 and here. And then we'll go ahead and loosen this air box and pull it forward. Then on the left-hand side, we'll release this hose off the bottom of the air box. Then underneath, on the right side, we'll release this hose and pull the air box away. The air box is successfully off, and there you can see right there is the top of the computer. So the question that we're going to have is, how do we get that unplugged and then get it out? So I think what we'll do is we'll start with releasing this screw and see how much movement we have. We may end up taking out the little glove box as well, just so we can see down in there. So we got these two bolts loose. Now we're going to try to fish this thing out and get it unplugged. So there we go right there. There's the two controllers out, and the one on the left right here has the number 8FA on it. That's the original for 2003. Then the 2004 and 5 model right here says 8FG on it. So that's the replacement one right there. I picked this one up on eBay. So if you look at the Yamaha part schematic, you can see the updated part number, and you want to make sure it has that appropriate number on it there. So now we'll go ahead and try to get the new one back in. So there's the new one all screwed back into place, and we'll go ahead and start it up. So it works perfect. I did confirm that we've got hot hand warmers and everything's looking good. So we're going to go ahead and put everything back together. I did notice while I was in here, it looks like we've got a connector that's starting to crack right here on the voltage regulator. So that's going to have to get fixed. But this machine was in a collision at some point in its life in that corner, and it looks like it might have damaged that as well. So we'll have to get one of those ordered and get that put back together. But we should be good to go. So we'll get this all wrapped up. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. Remember, you can't finish a project without getting started.